My name is Erin Dyke, and this is Jess, teacher and PhD student. I'm here. I'm a PhD candidate and a teacher educator at the University of Minnesota. I'm also a member of the social justice education movement, and we wanted to first thank you for listening to our concerns that we shared at the previous board meeting, and in extending the deadline, and for opening it up to not just bilingual education students, because I can attest personally that at the University of Minnesota, we have a second languages and cultures teacher candidate program that is 2/3 bilingual students and only one student of color. So that doesn't mean that you're going to increase racial diversity by just reaching out to bilingual students. I also wanted to share that we are continuing to ask the school board to recruit, retain more staff and teachers of color, primarily by setting a goal that 50% of new teacher hires and 70% of new staff hires be people of color, that you release annual demographic data on job applicants, hires, and of staff and teacher discipline and retention rates. We also ask that you place elected parents and students on school hiring committees that are accountable to and representative of the whole school community. And we also ask that you advocate for a return to licensure by portfolio, because as a person who works in teacher education, I can attest that it's a very exclusionary place, that often teacher candidates of color are often pushed out because of the cultural irrelevance of the curriculum, and also the lack of support and constant microaggressions that they experience in these programs. We also ask for education departments at local colleges and universities to set clear goals for improving their racial and economic diversity. Speaking on behalf of our group that is made up of parents and youth workers and teachers and staff, a very diverse group that we think and we know from experience that having more staff and teachers of color is really critical to the growth and development of our students. 77% in St. Paul who are students of color, in Minneapolis 67% who are students of color, while only 17% of all teachers in St. Paul and 13% in Minneapolis are teachers of color. So this is a really critical and timely problem that is going to be, change is going to need to happen at the institutional level, and so these changes that we're asking for we think are critical and important for working towards those. Thank you.
Thank you.